Hi, I'm Addie Kelzer with Urban Fitness Twin Cities, and today my husband Corey is here with me. We're going to help show an exercise that is really all about stabilizing your scapula, your shoulder blades, while your arms are moving. So for this exercise, he's already in position lying down, and he's going to be today in a neutral spine. So that means that he's basically going to lie how he would normally lie, flat on the floor, and for many people it means that his low back is slightly lifted off the floor. It's not pressing into the mat. So Corey, even though you're in neutral spine here, I want you to still engage your belly button. Your belly button is going to pull in toward your spine, even though the position of your pelvis isn't going to change. So we're ready to start our arm circles. And before we begin, placing the scapula flat on the floor is really important. For many people, we're here, we're rounded where the shoulder is forward and sometimes up. So Corey, I'm going to have you roll your shoulders up toward your ears and pull them down your back. And what I'm hoping is that he can find that flatness of his scapula along the mat. So I want you to even roll those shoulders down more so that scapula is kind of drawing down your back. Good. Do you feel that flatness of the scapula on the mat? Okay, wonderful. We are ready to start. So the scapula is going to stay in this position as he moves his arms. But one thing that we want to watch for right away, especially as the arms go overhead. So Corey, I'm going to have you go bring your arms up toward the ceiling, is we're going to be watching for that rib cage. It's really easy as the arms reach up and especially overhead that these ribs will pop up toward the ceiling. So he's going to kind of knit those bottom ribs together and pull them in toward his spine in order to hold in position. And that's about as far as I want you to go. Now we're sweeping the arms around and out to the side. It's possible that you might be able to go all the way overhead where the arms are reaching kind of by your ears. But if you notice those ribs popping up toward the ceiling, just limit the range of motion here. Let's do one more in this direction, Corey, where we're going up, paying attention to those ribs. Yes. Good. And sweeping the arms out to the side with the scapula still flat on the mat. So there are two directions to this exercise. So once he brings them back to his hips, he's going to go out this time. And we're still watching as the arms get closer to shoulder height, we're still watching for those ribs drawing in and that the scapulas are flat on the floor even as he comes over. So what we're looking to avoid is the scapulas feeling like they're lifting away from the mat, and we'll do one more in this direction. Or they might be poking into the mat, one border or a point of the scapula, and we want them to be flat along the mat. So we're just finishing this one by bringing them back to the hips, keeping those scapulas stable as the arms move. So we'd love to answer any questions you have about this exercise, and with all exercises and stretches, form is important, but getting some done is better than none.